Thank you so much. Thank you for this opportunity. And today I speak to you about a tragedy that transcends borders, the plight of Ukrainian children. Nearly 50% of the population of children in Ukraine have been displaced, deported, or lost to Russia's war on Ukraine. These children are not just numbers. Half of our children are at risk. And with it, our very future and the very soul of our nation. For our children still in Ukraine, around 1.6 million of those living in Russia and occupied territories have been subjected to relentless indoctrination and medieval colonization by the Kremlin since 2014. They are forced to adopt Russian language, culture, values, and traditions, stripping them to their Ukrainian identities and fostering loyalty to the occupying power, including eventually forced conscription to the Russian armed forces. Only 19,546 have been officially identified as forcibly deported since the full-scale invasion, which is a huge number, but still inaccurate, and as such underscores the vast scale of this atrocity and the urgent need for action to locate and return these children. In occupied territories, schools erase Ukrainian history, calling our country a failed state. Children as young as 6 are enrolled in militarized programs, dressed in Russian uniforms, and raised to hate the West. Many frontline Russian fighters today were once Ukrainian children, molded by this propaganda since 2014. A 10-year-old boy then is now a 20-year Russian soldier. Even more alarming is the forced conscription of Ukrainian boys as young as 17 from the territories occupied since 2022. These boys, coerced into accepting Russian passports, are turned into soldiers for the aggressor state. This process violates a number of international instruments, including the Geneva Convention, as it represents a deliberate strategy to use young Ukrainians as weapons against their own people. Consider Sergei, 17 years old, forced to accept a Russian passport under threat of losing his property soon after armed soldiers issued him a draft notice at gunpoint. With our help, Sergei escaped, but many others remain trapped in this horrifying cycle. All these actions bear the signs of genocide. Thousands of Ukrainian children are being systematically turned into instruments of war, victims of a conflict they never choose. At Save Ukraine, we fight to save these children and preserve an entire generation. We have rescued over 500 children, providing trauma-informed, child-sensitive, and evidence-based care to heal the deep scars of war and propaganda and indoctrination. Our services reintegrate these rescued children and families into society, helping them rebuild their lives and reclaim their identity. But we cannot do this alone. Canada has shown the world the power, responsibility, and leadership. Your support across parties has been pivotal, from leading coalitions to return deported children to partnership with HALA system for child identification and returning some of them. We also deeply appreciate the Ukrainian diaspora. Ukrainian Children Congress, an organization like the Canada-Ukraine Foundation and Timothy Foundation, for their unwavering support. Every child saved is a future restored. Together we can ensure no Ukrainian children left behind, no identity erased, no dream stolen. I look forward to the question to follow. Thank you so much.